Megan McGinnis. I'm a senior reporter at Project NOSH. Thank you so much for watching. We just had a bunch of great content on the main stage. And before we get going to talk with Lisa, who's the founder of Nom Noms World Food, I just want to thank our live stream sponsor, D.A. Davidson Financial Services and Investment Banking. Without them, we wouldn't be able to have this all possible. So Lisa, thank you so much for coming and chatting with us today.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Okay, so for those who aren't familiar with the brand, just tell us a little bit about Nom Noms.
So Nom Noms is a healthy world food brand. So we offer a premium collection of 2-course meals for kids and grown-ups and high-protein hot wraps that take your taste buds to 13 exotic destinations around the world.
Awesome. So you didn't actually start in the U.S. with this brand, right?
That's right.
Okay, so where did you start and how did you make the move over here?
So born in London, UK, the brand was, and we've been there for about the last 4 years. And we are available nationally. We're also on board airlines, in grocery retail, independents, wholesalers. And I'm the crazy one that lives in Toronto, so it's about time we bring it here to North America.
Awesome. So, I mean, what are some of the challenges that you face being a global food brand coming into the U.S.?
Yeah, a lot of challenges because it's a different market. So, and the market here is predominantly frozen, and there is a real opportunity here for the fresh, prepared, space in the chillers. So I think that's where we could really make some noise and innovate and create some exciting concepts for the brand in North America, as compared to the UK, which is pretty much a chilled environment. Yeah.
So you're going to be staying in frozen but also moving into fresh, is that correct?
Well, our food has been developed so we can cater for both, yeah.
So what are the differences in those consumers, you think, those subsectors of your consumers in terms of when someone wants a frozen option versus when someone wants that fresh choice?
Exactly. It's a great question. We know that nowadays millennials want to, shop in the perimeter of the store. And they want to just buy and grab and go. And a lot of them don't want to eat what their parents were used to eat. So we offer that opportunity. But also, frozen foods category is innovating now as well. And there's a lot more new concepts coming in. And, you need to save your meal for a rainy day. And you can actually purchase it frozen and consume it whenever you want. So that versatility is available with our brand. And you don't see that much with many other brands.
True. There's also this rise of ready-to-eat meals and meal kits in the U.S. right now. How do you think that better positions your brand as you make this entrance into the new market?
So it really elevates the brand because we have no preparation required. Just heat and eat within 2 minutes. And
my favorite kind of cooking.
Exactly. I do some of those meal kits at home and I've still got my 3 kids hanging off me, and preparing the food takes 45 minutes. And we want to solve that pain and offer more quality time that parents can spend with their kids and learn about culture, cuisine, and charity, because every meal purchase feeds a hungry child in India as well.
Oh, that's amazing. And I think mission-based is something that we're also just seeing resonate so much with consumers too.
Yeah.
So you are embracing these global flavors, though,
Yes.
and you're positioning this as a family-focused brand. So how do you balance the want of having these really bold global tastes with the palate of a child?
Exactly. That is really good, and it was challenging, and that's why it's taken so long in development. So for kids, we create the flavor without the burn. I think it's a chili that really scares them off initially. Okay. And for the grown-ups, it's a 2-course concept. It comes with a dessert as well. And it's got a bit more spice in there. What we really wanted to do was create authentic flavors and not Americanize it in any way. So, you should feel that your taste buds are really going to Morocco, then Malaysia, to India, whenever you go through the flavor profiles through our brand.
Awesome. I mean, with that too, I think that there's been a lot of innovation within the frozen food space and the meal space, but especially within frozen, there was this reputation for a while. I think of like the packaged kid cuisines with the little desserts in it and stuff. How are you able to kind of shake that off when you go into this kid-focused frozen space and tell them that this is a better for you option?
Yeah, so we are entering the chilled space first, and it's a premium collection of meals. So it isn't going to be anything that is highly processed at all. All of our food is made with no nasties, meaning no preservatives, additives, low in salt, no refined sugar. And we boost each dish naturally with fruit and vegetables to give its high health credentials. And that predominantly comes with my medical background. My husband's a doctor. So we wanted to make sure the health credentials are part of the DNA of the brand, and that we communicate that and engage our consumers a little bit more and go beyond good food.
So talking about engaging those consumers, obviously there is a commonality between all the marketplaces of just the switch into a clean label kind of food brand.
Yeah.
But what are the differences that you are noticing thus far between a U.S. consumer and your other markets, and how are you working to address that?
Yeah, so the communication is essential, and I think UK being a smaller market, we were able to, narrow down our messaging and really focus and drive it. And US is spread out, so we really needed to have a regional focus, regional understanding, and target those demographics and understand what messages are more important to them, what is a hierarchy in how we're going to communicate, and then evolve and adapt to the customers. And that includes flavor profiles. Maybe Korean flavors not something that we want to enter within particular region, and maybe we'll start with more safer flavors, but introduce the spices slowly. So we are adapting to what the market wants. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'm super excited to see this brand start to enter the U.S. and really make appearances there, especially for my own cuisine needs of ready-to-eat foods. I'm always looking for something that's easy. So thank you so much for chatting with us today. I really appreciate it, and enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you. Thanks very much.